This broadcast is going to attend the subject of gold mining and mining in general, and consciousness, and in this case also gold and the connection to the water flow on this planet. We're going to explore a bit the connection between our body, our consciousness, and the earth. And the reason we're doing this broadcast today and in English is because we have friends in New Zealand who are trying to prevent a new gold mine from starting its operation, and it is an opportunity to bring forward a new awareness regarding this action, and hopefully we can support them and the energetic work that they are doing to prevent this gold mine from happening. So we will also do some body, mind, earth breathing and intentions to support their work. So I'm going to wait maybe one more minute. I see we already have some viewers, so thank you very much for joining me. And again, I normally broadcast in Hebrew, which is much more natural to me, but some topics need the international wave, or I don't know what to call it, but our collaboration with the friends in New Zealand. So we wanted to do it in English so more people can join into this energetic work and awareness. So I think I'm going to start. And again, I apologize that my English is not very fluent. Hopefully after we do some breathing, we will tap into a new rhythm and into the language, so the awareness wishing to be brought forward will come out fluidly. So I would like to invite you to join me in a few minutes of breathing. And we'll just start with being aware to our breathing. We're going to inhale very slowly, very gently. Follow the breath inside. Then we're going to stop for a minute, and we will feel our body, feel our boundaries, and then we will exhale very gently through our mouth. And again, we're going to inhale through our nose, slowly and gently. Follow the path of the air going down and filling our body. At the end of our inhale, we will stop for a minute. Feel our presence, enhance our presence by just stopping. And then we will exhale very gently through our mouth. If we wish to support the planet in its path of healing, then we really need to connect to our body, because our body is our link to the planet. Our body is like a vessel that connects directly to the earth and to matter. Therefore, any change we wish to see in matter, we change and we nurture by nurturing and connecting to our body. In a way, the body is an extension of our soul. And in a way, the earth is an extension of our body. I can breathe into my heart. I can breathe into my stomach. I can breathe into my body. I can breathe into my soul. I can breathe into my emotions. And I can also breathe into the earth, as if the earth is an organ of my body. I would like us to try it for a moment. First, we will breathe into our hearts. Okay, we will inhale and follow the air, gently and slowly, filling our hearts. Then we will stop, enhance our presence in the heart, and then we will exhale softly through our mouth. Let us do it one more time. We inhale into the heart, then we stop. We enhance our presence in the heart, and then we exhale gently through our mouth. Now we can inhale to our stomach. We stop. We enhance our presence, and we exhale. Next, we can inhale into earth. And even though your mind might be telling you differently, your body knows what to do. And when I say inhale into earth, you just know what to do. So I follow the air into the earth, inhaling through my body into the organ, which is earth. And then I stop, and I enhance my presence in earth. And then I exhale gently. In a way, we can describe our body as a small earth. The earth we connect with ourselves. And we can describe the planet as big earth. But really it is all one. It is one organ working together: soul, spirit, body, mind, earth, consciousness. And if I want to heal my body, I need to breathe into it and bring a new flow of energy. And if I want to heal earth, which is also me and my body, I just breathe into earth. And this is the wonder of the connection, because breath can go through all of our organs, our spiritual and our matter organs, material organs. For many centuries we have been connecting to earth as our mother, sometimes to God as our father. But this time calls for new perception. Being children of earth is and was a wonderful period for humanity. But earth is not our mother, and she's not here to nurture us. Earth is a part of us. It is our bigger body, as consciousness is our bigger soul. And we need to learn to work with our organs and to balance them. Our collaboration with our friends in New Zealand is in connection to this kind of work of body, soul, earth, consciousness, and a project called Earth Wonder. And I would like to tell you about Jackie Rothsay and Kate Hawkins. They live in New Zealand, and not far from their lands there is a plan for a new gold mine, which they are trying to prevent. Jackie is a shaman. Her shaman name is She Who Sings the Stones. And today, at this date of June 18th, they are doing energetic work in New Zealand to try and prevent this mine from happening. The place where the mine is supposed to be happening is 8 Greenstone Road, Kumara, West Coast, New Zealand, South Island. So later on this broadcast, we will try and connect to that piece of earth and enhance it with our energy, and to hopefully support what it is that wishes to happen through this land. Today, what I would like to talk about is the connection of gold and the flow of water, and to share some learnings I have received through my research, my inner research. Just as our body has veins and vessels and blood and bones and different parts, so the earth has different elements putting her together, and she is also like a living body with a heartbeat. And there is a straight connection, from what I have learned, between the presence of the gold roots within the earth planet to the flow of water. Meaning, when we mine gold and we cut the roots of gold, it's like cutting the nerve system in a way, and there is immediate effect on the flow of water and the balance of water on this planet. If we look at the different elements of water, earth, air, and fire, water is definitely out of balance on this planet. There are places that are very, very dry and places that are flooded. We are not getting the water in a balanced way. It can like rain immensely and then be very, very dry. There's something about the element of water that is out of balance in the planet. It is also because the element of fire took too much place. Yeah, the heat, it's growing and growing, and it's like shadowing over the water. And the gold element that lies within the earth is the element that can support and supports the flow of water. The gold will not make it rain, or will not prevent water from being somewhere or not being somewhere. But what gold does create is a flow of water. And as you know, the flow of water is what keeps them clean, and it's what renews life on this planet. So when we interrupt the gold lines within the planet, the gold roots, we are actually adding more imbalance to the presence of water, to the flow of water. And I'm talking about sweet water. Yeah, the gold, it impacts the sweet water, not the salty water. I do not wish to judge humanity for mining treasures from the earth. The treasures we call like gold and diamonds and crystals and other minerals and other metals, they are part of our journey to explore ourselves and our greater body, Earth. Mining elements from within the earth and bringing them upwards is an important part of our growth and understanding of ourselves. Each element and each crystal and each metal and mineral, they can teach us a lot about ourselves. And by mining them or using them or learning them, we are expanding our abilities as human beings to work with our body. So it's not like a problem, to mine the elements or to use the elements within the earth. Having gold on the surface, working with the human body, has taught us much, and it actually can even help the flow of water within our body, to have sometimes a piece of gold on our body. The problem is the imbalance and the insensitivity that we are doing it at this time. Meaning we are mining too much, and we are doing it without being sensitive to when and where we mine. And also we have done it so aggressively and so intensely that we have taken Earth out of its balance. And also, I don't wish to judge imbalance. Imbalance is sometimes very important for our body, for our soul, for our consciousness. It's the imbalance that expands our mind and soul and emotions. When we are imbalanced, we actually grow beyond our borders and limitations. But we need to be more fully aware of the consequences, and we need to be much more sensitive of how we mind, or how we take, or how we abstract or intervene in the body of Earth. How we use it. And I think we have been very aggressive and very cruel. And not just to Earth. We have been aggressive and cruel to ourselves. Earth is a part of our body. It is our big body containing our small body. And when the Earth is imbalanced in a way that is too much for us to contain, then we are not growing anymore, because it's beyond our path of growth. I think in the last centuries we have lost, maybe we haven't lost it, but we have to gain new sensitivity towards our mind, our souls, our bodies, and Earth. Not in order to preserve the past, but in order to enhance the future we wish to grow into. And there is a lot of growth waiting for humanity. We are not separated from Earth. We are not separated from our spirit. We are not separated from the mind. We are not separated from emotion. We just need to learn how to synchronize all of these bodies, or all of these energetic fields, so that information can flow from one to another, showing us the path of maybe the future we wish to nurture. When gold wishes to come to the surface, to give itself to us, it finds its way. And when we take more than we need, then rivers dry up. The gold keeps the water clean, and water is life force. Life force on this planet at the moment is not very strong. Life force within the human body is not as strong as it can be. And we need to not just mine gold, but also learn how to work with the element of gold. And in order to learn how to work with the element of gold, we don't need to mine it. We don't even have to have it in the material way, because everything that has a material form is an essence. And the essence is available to us by imagining it, by dreaming it, by breathing it. And this is something we need to learn more about. Because when we identify very strongly with the material aspect of an essence, we get lost in the material world of this essence, and we forget ourselves. And then we actually hurt ourselves by forgetting ourselves. So when we get lost in the world of crystals or metals or any material essence, we feel something, we learn something, but we can also lose something. And Gold Rush has definitely got humanity a bit crazy at times. It lost itself. And money does the same thing. We lose ourselves when we start rushing, trying to gain more of any material essence. And then instead of it supporting us, we are lost in it. The earth wonder is the wonder of the connection between spirit and body, or spirit and matter, or material aspect of being. The wonder is the flow of energy we can create between all these dimensions we know to exist within. We exist within the mind, the soul, the body, the material. This time, I think it is best, in a way, for humanity to take time and process all the information we already have about matter. And not go and get more of it. And at this time I feel it's very crucial for us to learn how to work with gold as an essence in order to bring new life force flow in the planet and in our bodies. We need the gold to create a healthy life force within ourselves. I sometimes bury very tiny bits of gold or homeopathic remedy of gold in earth, where I want to see new flow of water, new flow of life force. The flow of water and the flow of life force with gold makes it cleaner and fresher and purer. It actually cleanses our blood and creates a better flow within our hearts. So we can work on the flow of water through gold in our body, and we can do it through breathing into earth. I want to see a second if we have the picture of the land that we are working with at this moment. No, I don't see it here. So maybe we can just imagine for a minute, just by the address that I'm going to give to you. 8 Greenstone Road, Kumara, West Coast, New Zealand, South Island. We can think about this piece of land, and we can think about Jackie and Kate who are there. Maybe we can breathe into that bit of land and put our presence in there. Put our love in there to support Earth and its well-being, and to support that organ of Earth, which is an organ in our body and our well-being. So if I told you now to breathe into that piece of land in New Zealand, I know that you know how to do that. And I know that this piece of land is actually a location within your body. And I can enhance this piece of land with love and awareness by breathing into it. So I'm going to inhale into New Zealand, into 8 Greenstone Road, Kumara, and I'm going to give it my awareness. And then I'm going to stop and enhance my awareness at that piece of land. And then I will exhale gently. I can actually breathe into the gold of this land. And by breathing into the gold within the land, I can enhance the presence of that gold in my body. And that will make me healthier, because it will cleanse my blood and the water within my body. Any bit of earth on this planet can support my health, my well-being, when I give it my awareness. I can balance climate through my body. I can create a new well-being in my body by balancing the climate of Earth. Just by breathing my awareness into it. Learning how to work with metals, with crystals, with elements. I don't have to leave my home. I don't even have to leave my bed. All I need to do is focus and breathe and study the essence of the element supporting the existence in this dimension. When I breathe into the gold in the land, I enhance it because I put my energy and my awareness there. And then it can work for me and support me, and I don't have to mine it. And when I feel the essence of gold within the earth, I know it is exactly where it has to be. And if I breathe into it, I give it my awareness, I enhance its presence, and it can balance the water and life force within the planet. Sometimes we think we are the conquerors of this earth. We do as we wish. We are the conquerors of plants. We plant them, we eat them, we harvest them. We are the conquerors of metals or elements. But really, when we get lost within that narrative, they have power over us. So gold gets into our minds and it drives us crazy. And we start worshiping it. All we need to learn is what it does and keep it in its place. There are many things we can do to support the earth at this time, meaning there are many things we can do to support ourselves and our well-being at this time. And I think one of the first things is to less intervene and become more sensitive to the actions we take when it comes to material dimension. The material dimension is meant to support our spiritual being or our light essence. And when we remember this, we are not lost. We are supported. We are expanded. We are greater than ourselves. But when we get lost in the material dimension or in the mind dimension or in the emotion dimension, then we lose our greatness. We become small beings, reactive, lost, trying to survive. And this is something we need to learn to practice. And we need need to retrieve our energy back to our bodies, to process all the information we already gathered, a bit less doing, a bit more processing. So when we take our next action, we better understand what we are doing, and we are not lost in our creation. I'm going to lead us through another short meditation of breathing before we end this broadcast. In intention to support Jackie and Kate in their energetic work. And the best way I know to support is through love intelligence, love vibration, and trust. So I'm going to put in my heart the intention of supporting Jackie and Kate and the earth. And I'm going to breathe into my heart. And I'm going to think about gold. And the gold will enhance my life force. And my enhanced life force will support my greater body, which is earth. So I'm going to breathe into my heart. I will breathe into earth. And then I will stop. And when I stop, my presence will enhance. And then I will exhale softly, knowing that I'm safe and that I did the best I could. And again, I will inhale to my heart. I will inhale love and support and trust to earth, to myself, to my small body, to my big body. And then I will exhale softly, knowing I did the best I could, just by being present, just by being aware, just by allowing love. And again, I will breathe into my heart. I will place some gold in my heart. The gold will cleanse my blood, enhance my life force, my life flow. And my life flow will enhance earth with more awareness. And then I will exhale gently, knowing this is my best self coming forward. And again, I will inhale to my heart, into the gold, enhancing my life force, enhancing my life flow. This life flow is now present within the earth, which is my body. And then I will exhale gently, knowing I am bringing forth the best version of myself. I want to thank you for being here with me, and I do hope to bring more knowledge and awareness and practices to enhance our life force and our earth wonder, and as part of the maybe the next growth of us as humans and the healing of this planet. Thank you.